Recording in progress.
Gamer's paradise, and the world keeps going right. I feel good when there's a million stars in the sky. I feel good when the sun is shining so bright. I feel good, and the world keeps going round, going round. I feel good. Life is clearer than I've ever seen. Feels like I've got magic inside me. The world is lighting up, lighting up. Ooh. Oh, let all the immersive surround me. Colors, picture, perfect, vibrant. Gamer's paradise. It's blissful. And the world keeps going right. I feel good when there's a million stars in the sky. I feel good
right. Oh, that's what we're doing. We're roaring like a lion. We are in charge. We are moving forward. I hope that's you. If it's not you, in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to speak into existence that it's going to be you, because you're about to hear some information that really, literally will make you roar, will make you be so excited that you were chosen to be able to get this information. Why do I say you're chosen? Because somebody thought enough of you to tell you to take a look at some information. Take a look, just listen for about 30 minutes. It won't be long. That's what they probably told you, right? Or maybe you just stumbled up on the Facebook Live, or it was sent to you, but whatever the case may be, congratulations. And you're going to see that you're going to be so grateful that you did. So let's take a look and see what we're talking about. Let's go.
While so many industries struggled during the pandemic, the CBD industry grew over 30%. Welcome to Wakana. We offer natural and organically grown CBD products backed by our 30-day bottom-of-the-bottle guarantee. Our proprietary blends contain more than 15 essential oils like black seed and turmeric, which help in creating the ultimate entourage effect. We provide a certificate of analysis on all of our CBD-infused products. These tests are conducted by one of the top ISO labs in Florida to ensure quality and potency inside of every batch. We are one of the few companies in the world who conduct full panel testing to confirm our ingestible products are free of pesticides, mold, and other dangerous compounds. The foundation of Wakana is based on 4 pillars, including health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. According to the current CBD market, there is a tremendous opportunity for you to launch your own dispensary with Wakana. You can retail products online, earning from 20 to 50% of the commissionable volume. By launching an online dispensary, you can win the loyalty of your customers by offering the hottest products like edibles, flower, hair care, tinctures, and topicals. Wakana isn't just a company. We are a movement. During the pandemic, we grew over 100% and expanded our headquarters from 1,000 to over 5,500 square feet. We have over 10,000 customers and a 5-star online rating from our satisfied customers and distributors. So what are you waiting for? Start partnering with one of the fastest growing and most reputable CBD companies in the world. Wakana, the crown jewel of CBD.
That's what we are, the crown jewel of CBD. Can you believe that? Here I am. My name is Dr. Roz, in case you don't know who I am. And I have a doctorate in theology and divinity. And here I am talking about CBD from the cannabis plant. You know why? Because there's a negative stigma attached to it that I found out about, because I was one of those persons that thought negatively about it. And understanding that, me being a minister, I do understand that scripture says that my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And see, the lack of knowledge is causing us to miss out on the health and wealth benefits of this plant and some information that we didn't know about. So here's what we're doing at Wakana. We're a movement, not just a company, not just an organization. No, we are a movement all over, popping up all over the country to get people that are smart like yourself, people that have an investment mind like yourself, people that are wanting to find out some other alternatives, some holistic alternatives, just tired of being stuck in a certain mold that you've got to take this and take that medication, and get into this legal space as an entrepreneur, a formulator, an investor, and really have the courage and strength to take back your health, wealth, legacy, and freedom, as well as your family and your friends. Now, I'm going to show you in just a minute how there's a special window of opportunity that's open. But before I do that, let me introduce you to the co-founders of this company, because it's important who's at the leadership, right? These 4 phenomenal ladies are the co-founders of Wakana. We call them our C-suite, the CMO, CFO, CEO, and CSO. Yes, this is the first female-owned, African-American-owned CBD cannabis company in the Midwest. And I'm pushing the envelope when I say that probably in the whole country, you won't find a company like this that has 4 boss ladies in charge. It starts out with our chief medical officer. Yes, Dr. Rita J. McGuire. She is an obstetrician gynecologist for over 30 plus years, delivered over 8,000 babies. And she's such a respected person in this area of conference. And she knows really just so much about it. She was so much so that she was asked by the governor of the state of Illinois to testify in front of the Judiciary Committee when they were trying to make decisions about the legalization and taxation of the entire plant. Now, in case you don't know, Illinois is one of those states where everything is legal, you know, like California and Utah and other states like Colorado. Well, Illinois is one of those states. And she was very instrumental in helping to make that happen. The second lady is Dr. Patricia Van Pelt. This is my mentor. She is our interim chief financial officer. She's the president of the company. This dynamic woman, oh, she's the reason my husband and I joined the company, because I've known her for years because she's an evangelist. Yes, she's been in ministry for years, but not only that, she's an entrepreneur. She's a philanthropist. She's an author. My goodness, she's serving her third term as a state senator right now. And I told you already, she's an evangelist and she's the president of the company. And we've given her another title, our mindset guru, because she's always helping us push our mindset to wake up wealthy and to rise to our purpose. The third lady, with her hands on her hips, is the visionary. Yes, she is our chief executive officer, Melissa Boston. This dynamic woman, oh my goodness, she's a boss lady, so much so she retired at the young age of 33 and a half years old, left corporate America, went into network marketing and direct selling and social selling, never turned back, became the MVP of 3 of the companies that she was a part of, built teams in over 46 countries because she's a social media strategist. But see, she's the visionary. She was on a plane trip and she heard that word Wakanda just kind of dropped in her spirit. She was going to a memorial service of a friend of hers whose mother had passed away. Now, she wasn't thinking about starting a company and she didn't even understand what the word Wakanda meant. Very familiar with Wakanda, Black Panther, but she did her research, found out what it meant, wasn't thinking about starting a company because she was already the CEO of a cannabis company. And she was taking that company from $8,000 to $225,000 in just a matter of months. But now the rest is history. Phyllis Nash, the phenomenal Phyllis Nash. She is our chief sales officer. This mighty woman has only had a couple of jobs in her lifetime, because when she discovered that she could make money with a laptop or in a cell phone and be anywhere in the country, she never turned back. She's always been, from that moment on, direct sales, direct selling, social selling, helped put restaurants on the map, been a real estate developer. And she has built a 7-figure income for herself, but even more importantly, she's taught others how to do it as well. And that's why we call her our midwife of Wakanda, because she helps to birth all of the possibilities on the inside of us. And together, these 4 phenomenal ladies make up the co-founders of Wakanda. Now, it's important that you get this number etched in your brain, or better yet, let me give you another number, put a 6 there, or better yet, put a 7 there. I mean, because that's where we're headed. See, we've already exceeded this number in less than 3 years. I got to slow down and let you hear this, because see, this company launched on 4/20 of 2019. How cool is that? Do you understand what I'm saying? We have exceeded this. We're approaching 7 million. We still haven't hit our stride in 3 years. We're not at 3 years yet. We haven't even hit Cyber Monday or Black Friday or Christmas. And this is our biggest season. And did you hear in the video that we exceeded our projections? We've done over 100% increase during a pandemic. Why am I stressing this? Because in a few minutes, I'm going to show you, because you're here, how to get a piece of that. How would you like to be at the table? How would you like to get a piece of the action to not only just live a legacy, but leave a legacy? See, the reason we can talk like we're talking is because we're talking about stuff that's legal. We're talking about the legal side of the plant in all 50 states. It was started in 2014 by President Obama, who passed a farm bill to generate and protect research into hemp. Then in 2018, there was another farm bill passed making hemp legal on the federal level in all 50 states. And then the governors started coming on board state after state after state. So now hemp is a mainstream crop. That's why you see CBD popping up everywhere. See, you got to understand this. Hemp is nothing new. The first Bible was made of hemp. The first flag was made of hemp. Henry Ford used hemp for hemp ethanol. Go to the grocery store and you can get hemp seeds and put them on your salad. The next house that you have built from the ground up probably won't be built with concrete, but it'll be built with hempcrete. Hemp is what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. See, maybe you didn't know this. I didn't. When I heard cannabis, I thought marijuana. Because that is one side of the plant, one of the species, but another species is hemp. Now, what's the difference? They both have THC, they both have CBD. But the difference is on the marijuana side of the plant, it's high in THC and very low in CBD. That's why you get the high. That's why you get the euphoria. That's why you get the munchies. But on the hemp side of the plant, it's low in THC, 0.3% or less, and high in CBD. That's what's legal. And that's why we call it health without the high. And that's also why they're projecting that by the year 2024, it's going to be in the billions. That's what they be, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be $20 billion. So here's what we've done at Wakana. So smart of our leaders. We've got products in not only the CBD industry, but other industries that are already billion and trillion dollars industries. See, there has to be a reason why we've done 100% increase in the pandemic. There has to be a reason why we're exceeding all of our projections. Why? Because we not only have products, CBD products in the CBD industry, but we have CBD products in the weight loss, in the wellness, in the immune, essential oil, skincare, and hair care industries. And then not only that, we're talking about a plant that has a science behind it. Did I say that the government had a patent on the plant? Because they knew there was something special. But since I'm not a doctor, let me stop for a minute and let a doctor tell you about the science behind all of this.
Hello, my name is Dr. David Allen. I'm a retired cardiac surgeon and a member of the International Cannabinoid Research Society, ICRS. That means I'm a cannabinoid research scientist. And I'm here to tell you about the discovery of the endocannabinoid system, the ECS, and the significance and how it will change medicine. And we discovered the endocannabinoid system about 30 years ago, and we really didn't understand the significance of its discovery. And so we found out that this is a chemical communication that your body has. It's not electrical, it's chemical, and it's kind of like the hormone systems that people are familiar with. And your body makes these cannabinoids. They're endogenous, so they're endocannabinoids, and they perform some miraculous functions in the body. And we're just learning the significance of these functions. And basically, the endocannabinoid system is responsible for homeostasis. Most people don't understand what that really means, but it's the body's ability to maintain itself and function in the proper environment. And so it's critically important that that doctors in the future understand this control mechanism. And we're finding out that that manipulation of this endocannabinoid system will control diabetes. It controls cancer. It controls whether you can survive a heart attack or stroke. And so this is critically important for doctors to understand this new science. And the discovery of the endocannabinoid system is the single most important medical scientific discovery ever, and will save more lives than the discovery and application of sterile surgical technique. And I'm a heart surgeon saying that. So more people will be saved by manipulation of the endocannabinoid system than are currently saved by by surgery.
Did you hear what he said? I mean, literally, it is going to be critical for everybody to understand this system because we all have one. You've got one, I've got one, all of God's children have an endocannabinoid system with receptors in your body that are craving for cannabinoids like CBD. There are over 20,000 peer reviews. I mean, the studies have already shown us, guys, that CBD can be used to help pain and anxiety, inflammation, to help with blood sugar, diabetes, high blood pressure, hypertension, depression, anxiety. Oh my God, so many things that people are getting results from. Now, we don't say that there's any cure, or we don't make any treatments or make any diagnosis, but we've got a product line that people are starting to use that we started out with just a bottle of CBD oil called a tincture, we call it, that goes under the tongue. Our flagship Hempranium, that's 500 milligrams of CBD with turmeric, black seed oil, coconut oil, and peppermint. And we've moved that product line to become so vast. I mean, we've got products like gummies that help you sleep, gummies that give you clarity, gummies that raise up your libido, gummies that give you creativity, gummies that clear up your thinking and deal with inflammation. We've got products like our flat belly coffee. This is such a gourmet tasting coffee. It's the first time I've been able to drink coffee black, and I don't really consider myself to be a coffee drinker. We're talking about essential oils, USDA, like black seed and frankincense and eucalyptus and peppermint oil. We're talking about products that can even help with sexual wellness. We've got gummies, we've got seasonings to cook with. We've got a water soluble to put in your water, your drink, your cocktail, your mocktails, your smoothies. We've got an oil that you can use to bake with. We've got creams that you can put on your body for the pain that you're dealing with, the neuropathy that you're dealing with, whatever situation, even a roller ball for the pain. We've got hand sanitizer that doesn't even have alcohol, because usually use it all day, your hands turn white because of that alcohol. We've got smokable products that are safe to use. We even have the flour, the pure flour that is pure CBD, no high. We even have a hair care system, a hair care line. I'm talking about the shampoo, the conditioner, the detangler, and the oud body oil, and a product for hair for those of you that are dealing with hair loss because of maybe alopecia, or maybe even stress, or just tight braids that are pulling those edges away from your hair. And then we've gone a step further, because I know that some of you have those jobs, careers, occupations that require you to have random drug screens. And you're running scared because you think it's going to show up on your drug test. But guess what? We got you. See, we have a power line and a pure line. The power is called full spectrum. The pure is called broad spectrum. The power line is 0.3% or less of the THC in it. That's what's legal. That's what's completely legal. And it may or may not show up in your drug screen. But depending on how your body metabolizes, it could. So guess what? We got pure. It's got a white label, so you'll know the difference. The pure line has less than 0.0% of THC. You're absolutely safe to take our pure line with that white label. And then here's the thing about it, whether it's power pure, whether it's broad spectrum or full spectrum, we got products that work. Real results. Because see, all CBD in the marketplace is not equal. Some people are not even trying to tell you, because all of our products have certificates of analysis to make sure, through a third-party lab, one of the top labs in the country in Florida, make sure that we say and have what we say is in the bottle, is in the bottle. And then we go a step further, because we have a full medical advisory board that Dr. Reed has put together. We've got chiropractors, we've got general physicians, family physicians, child psychologists, clinical psychologists, pharmacists, RNs, LVNs, oh my God. And they don't just recommend them. They use our products for themselves, for their families, and for their patients. Now that I've got all that out the way, and hopefully you are tuned in and turned on, this is the reason why you're really here. But before I can tell you that, I need to make sure you understood who we are and what we represent. Now I want you to think about what time it is. What have you seen in your lifetime? I'm a baby boomer, and I've seen some companies literally blow up. Who would have thought we'd be using the cell phone like we are? Remember when it used to be a big bag? See, I'm telling my age, right? Big bag that we carried around, big bag that we had in the car. Now it's so small, you can have one right on your wrist and talk to somebody. Think about Facebook and Instagram. Who would have thought we'd be using social media? What about what we're doing right now? What was a Zoom? Who knew? See, these are companies and industries that have made an impact in our lives. They have literally changed the way we do things. You don't even need Encyclopedia Britannica anymore. Remember that back in the day? Just Google it, right? But let me ask you something. When they came up with this and said, hey, there's going to be a time when there's going to be a computer in every house, you better get in on this. Or did somebody come to you and say, hey, people are going to be shopping online and hardly ever going to the mall anymore? I'm guilty. I'm an Amazon Prime member. Were you at the table? Did anybody share the information with you? Were you privy to that information? Probably not, because if you had gotten in on Bitcoin when it was less than $1, you probably wouldn't be sitting here right now because you'd be on an island somewhere. But today is your day, because the CBD economy is just getting started. Wakana is just getting started. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, did I tell you? We launched on 4/20 of 2019. We're less than 3 years old. And do you remember those numbers we're hitting, already exceeded? Today you're here. Tonight you're here. Whatever time zone you're in, whatever time of day you're watching this presentation. I'm so glad you're here. Because what that means is that you now have an opportunity to participate in what we do, and a window of opportunity that we open up once a year. Well, at least we're opening it up this year. We've done it for 2 previous years, and this is our 3rd year. Now, I don't know how many more years we're going to do it, but here it is now. Here's what we do. Every month, we take 1% of the gross revenues. Gross. Why am I stopping? Because I need you to understand what I just said. I said gross. That's before profits. That's before expenses. And we take it each month and put it in a pool, and we call that pool a founding members pool. And then we divide that revenue by the number of qualified shares to determine the value of the individual share for the month. What am I saying? I'm saying that you now, today, have an opportunity to become an owner in this space. You can become an owner and you can participate in our quarterly gross revenue. Oh my God, you might have missed all that other stuff, but here's your chance right now. You can become a new founding member by only purchasing our new founding member dispensary for just $1,679.95. That's it. I say only. You know why I say only? Listen, go to one of those states where everything's legal. Ask them how much did they have to spend to get that dispensary up and going. Upwards of $1 million. Ask somebody what did it cost just to apply for a license without a guarantee that they would even get the license. Ask somebody who did apply and didn't get it and couldn't get their money back. It's just gone, over $100,000. So for $1,679.95, you can become a new founding member and share in the 1% with 1 share. And then you might be listening to me, and this is not the first time you've heard about Wakana. Somebody told you, and you joined, became a part of our nation, our family, but you just got in with the free test drive or the stimulus or the millennial or the personal dispensary. That's where you were. But now you can become a new founding member. How cool is that? And you can become a new founding member also by purchasing the new founding member dispensary for $1,679.95. Now, some of you are so smart. I hear you. I feel you tugging at me. And you're saying, 1 share? That's all? Can I get 2? Can I get more than that? You can get up to 2 shares. And here's the cool thing about up to 2 shares. You would think it would cost you twice the amount of money, $3,300 or so. No. The first share is $1,679. The second share is half the cost of the first share, only $839.95 for your second share. And you can have up to 2 shares this year. And then you're going to get product. We're going to give you so much product, it's going to make your head swim. I mean, boxes of product, all this stuff, that our flagship product, our best-selling products, our Oud body oil, flat belly coffee, gummies, gummies, gummies. And you're not going to just get one of each like it says on the screen with the quantity. 2 times everything on this screen is what you get when you get that new founding member dispensary. And then you're going to get our brand new release. This is hot off the press. Culinary Infusions Flight 500. This is MCT coconut oil that you can use to cook with and bake with and put in your sauces and brownies, but it's infused with Delta 8. If you don't know about Delta 8, you better ask somebody, because it's hot off the press. It is all over the country. It's buzzing so much that it got a few states that are kind of like, we don't know about that Delta 8. They got some regulations going on. So guess what? If you're in one of those states, we will replace it with our culinary infusion with CBD. And then if you need us to, here's how badly we want to assist you. You can put 50% down on this $1,600 pack and pay the balance by the end of the year. Amazing. And then we're going to do some extra stuff just because we can, just because we have that kind of leadership. We're going to give you $200 in cash back, $200 in loyalty points that you can use to spend on more product that may not be in the kit, or more product that you want. Because guess what? You will have your own online dispensary. You're going to have your own online store. Just like you have a CBD Amazon. People can shop there. You can send a link out to anybody you want to. And cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Now you're making money while you sleep. And then we're so strong on education. It's one of the things that really makes us different, because we don't just want you to sell a bottle of CBD oil and not understand it, not understand about the compensation, not understand about social media marketing, not understand about compliances. So we're going to give you 2 vouchers to go to our Wakana University, one for yourself and one for you to give away to somebody else. And then if you just choose to decide that you want to share this with somebody, some of you will, some of you won't. Some of you will keep it to yourself. Some of you will just get your shares, cross your arms, and you're good. But there's some others, you're going to share this. You're going to let some people know, hey, I need you to see what I just saw. And when they decide they want to do it, all of a sudden you're kicking in as a broker. And there's some benefits for that you get broker overrides, because we've activated your broker key. And then that person who invited you, who thought enough of you to not keep it to themselves, the least we can do is give them $200 as your sponsor, $100 in commission and $100 in loyalty points for them to spend. And now, and I don't want to forget, because I believe that there's some people that are watching this that are not watching this for the very first time. You're a Crown Jewel dispensary owner already. Yeah, you joined our company. You joined at the top of our company with a Crown Jewel dispensary, but you're not a founding member. But now you can be. You can become a founding member. And also, wait, some of you are like myself. My husband and I, we became founding members the first year the window opened up. And then we became founding members by getting additional shares the second year that it opened up. Well, guess what? You can now, if you are already a founding member from year 1 or year 2, you can get additional shares, up to 4. So here's the thing. If you're a Crown Jewel dispensary owner, you can become a founding member and get up to 2 shares, 2 times the $839.95. Just do the math. If you're a previous founding member, now you can max it out up to 4 shares. So if you got 1, you can get 3 more. If you got 2, you can get 2 more. If you got 3, you can get like we did. We had already had 3, and I didn't think we could get 1 this year, but I'm so glad we were able to get 1 more share. And then you will get product. Yes, you will get the product that you see on the screen, just like it is per box, however many shares you get. For every share, you get a box of this product. And it's one of each. And one of the things that's here that I really love is the sample product. Sample gummy packs and sample pain cream, pain relief jars that you can just give to people. And it makes a difference in their lives. And a lot of times they become customers. And then don't forget, we will give you some cash back, $100 cash back, $100 in loyalty points. And if you haven't yet achieved Sapphire in our company, that's a ranking, then we're going to pay you like a Sapphire. for an additional 6 months, an extension. And that person who invited you, whenever they did it, whether it was 2 years ago, 1 year, they will get $50 in commission and $50 in loyalty points. Now, for everybody, there is a 3 customer requirement. And it could be the same customers every month. So don't sweat it. Don't start thinking, oh, that's difficult. I don't know if I can get 3 customers. How can you not? You're going to be one of them. You and 2 other people, just 3 transactions on your website. And listen, we don't even put a price tag on it. We don't say how much you have to spend. You could spend as little as $8 for a bottle of peppermint oil that you need to spray in your mask. I'm just saying. You and 2 other people every single month, that equals 1 of those shares. So when I think about that, okay, I've got 4 shares. Does that mean I need 3 customers per share? That would be right, but that's not what our CEO has done. By all of 2022, from now through all of 22, however many shares you've got, the same 3 customers month after month after month will satisfy your customer requirement. That's so generous. But even if you don't get your 3 customers, here's the caveat. You don't lose your status as a founder. What am I saying? I'm saying if you got your customers in January and February, and then March, you kind of got busy, you lost track of time, you forgot. Life happens. When April comes and you get paid for the first quarter, you would still be a founding member. You just would get paid for January and February, and you wouldn't get paid for March, but you don't lose your status. And then there are many of you that are starting to, your wheels are turning. I can see your wheels turning. And you're thinking about, ooh, I know who needs to see this. Ooh, I know who needs to get this. Ooh, guess what? We're doing this presentation so often all over our company that when you decide to share with other people and then they share it with somebody and then they share it with somebody, that's called leverage. And that also puts you in a position that you start ranking in our company, because we have these rankings like Pearl, Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, Diamond. And that happens when you start networking with other people who shared with other people. And you reach these not by yourself, but you reach these with the help of your team. And so there's a point structure that's associated with each of those rankings. Say, for instance, Pearl. Pearl is 2,000 points. Now, again, that's not you by yourself. That's with the help of your team. And we teach you how to do that. We walk you through that whole part of our compensation plan. But when you do it, here's the beauty of it. When you do 2,000 points in any given month, your 1 share just turned into 3 shares. Where does that happen? That happens nowhere. I mean, any other company, you buy a share, you pay X amount of dollars. You have to pay X twice that amount to get 2 and 3 times to get 3. But at Wakana, because you're helping us to build, you're helping us to put this company on the map. You're helping us to leave a legacy. Anytime you hit any of these rankings, let's say Sapphire is 10,000 points with the help of you and your team. Your 1 share just turned into 6. Y'all don't get it. 6 times whatever the value of the share is what you'll get paid that particular month. Okay, my husband and I have 4 shares, right? When I hit Diamond, that 1 share turns into 12. And then 13, 14, 15 for the other 3 shares. So 15 times the value of the share for that particular month when Diamond is hit, when I hit Diamond. That's amazing. See, when I understand the theory behind this and I understand what statistics say, because the stats say, according to FreshBooks and Small Business, that it takes a company 2 to 3 years to get into profit. Do you remember I said we've gotten into profit every year? Did you remember that number 5? I said it's already 6. We're on our way to $7 million. See, in the past years, the average share has averaged around $8. But this number fluctuates based on how much revenue and how many qualified shares. How much revenue? Has our revenue increased? Duh. Is our revenue going to continue to increase? Did we do more and better during a pandemic? I hope you're getting this. See, that's why you can't call this an investment, because investments are based on profit. Amazon, people that invested in Amazon, it took them 6 to 7 years just to get into profit, to make any money back. If you qualify here at Wakana any given month with those 3 transactions on your website, you are guaranteed a payout based on the value of the share. And then don't forget what we did to give you extra cash back, $100 to $200, product bonus to spend $100 to $200 on product. That's a win-win scenario. And then come on, you got product that if you wanted to sell all your product, you could actually make back every dollar that you spend. And then the icing on the cake, here's the icing on the cake. Your name is on the wall as a founding member. I can't tell you the feeling that my husband and I felt when we walked in the building. We flew to Chicago, walked in the building. Our headquarters is in Chicago. Look up on the wall, there's a wall with a bunch of names on it. We found our name because that was from year 1 when we bought our first founding member dispensary and became a founding member. Then the second year, we got 2 more shares. Went upstairs in the building and there's another wall. Names on the wall. We found our name on the wall. That was from year 2. Today, you are getting this. Your name will be on the wall as a founding member. And that's cool. That's fantastic. And it felt really good. But you know what will feel even better? You won't feel it, but somebody else will. Your great, great, great grandkids one day will look on that wall. And they'll be able to say, you didn't miss this one. You might have missed Microsoft and Apple. You might have missed Netflix and Uber. You might have missed all that other stuff, but you didn't miss this CBD industry. You didn't miss Wakana. So the question is to you today, what are you going to do? How quickly are you going to do it? That's the question. How quickly are you about to make a move right now and receive the best? Receive the opportunity of a lifetime for you to get in, get moving, and get involved. It's your season. If you're listening to me, it's your season. Because somebody else could have seen this or not seen this, but you're watching it right now, right now, right now. Get back with the person that invited you. Get back with the person who sent this to you. If you stumbled up on the Facebook page or if it was shared to you, however you got here, there's somebody for you to get in contact with. They've got a website to get you going. This window is not open all year. It's open now. So definitely get back with them so you can see what your time frame is so you can get moving quickly.